Okay, ground this for yourself, Taurus. This spread is deeply karmic. It's about authority, control, disappointment, and finally breaking free from the cycle of waiting and wishing. This solstice is your moment of liberation. It's not just from a person, but from every version of you that believed love had to be earned through suffering. Taurus, you were holding it together, but now it's time to let it fall apart and rebuild better. You weren't wrong for loving deeply, but you're no longer required to carry this connection. The first card for you for the soul contract is the Emperor. This person came into your life to reflect issues of power, control, and emotional protection. The soul bond was about establishing structure, but it may also have mirrored your inner wounds around authority, emotional safety, and deservedness. You were meant to learn the difference between love and control and how to choose your own authority. Your current energy, reversed Four of Wands. There's been a collapse of emotional safety. What once felt like home now feels unstable, either from a breakup, energetic distance, or a loss of faith in love altogether. You're craving a connection, but also terrified to open up again. You're stuck between longing and mistrust. So their energy, Wheel of Fortune. They're in a flukes. This person is likely experiencing unexpected shifts, either spiritually, emotionally, or in real life. And they may be reflecting on what was lost or being pushed by fate in a karmic reckoning. Things may appear calm, but the universe is moving hard behind. And the shared energy, Six of Pentacles. There is still an energetic thread between you. You both feel the imbalance, but at one point there was true care between you. The connection was a mirror of what you gave, how you gave, and what you forgot to ask for in return. There was something sacred here, but now it's about restoring equal exchange. And what is blocking the connection? I'm tongue-tied. Reversed Ten of Cups. The fantasy fell short. Someone couldn't live up to their emotional vision. And this was a dream love, but the reality did not match. Broken expectations, family wounds, or fear of long-term commitment could have played a role. Now the connection is haunted by what could have been, what is. And what you are meant to learn, reversed King of Wands. Not everyone who looks confident knows how to lead in love. And this card teaches you to stop giving your heart to people who chase control but lack courage. So tongue-tied. You're learning to trust actions over charisma and to stop surrendering your power to emotional, unavailable leaders. And the action that you are aligned to take, Sword. End the loop. Release the betrayal. Allow yourself to acknowledge it's over, not just physically, but energetically. The Ten of Swords invites you to just bury the story, and with it the pain, and from that space, you're free to rise, clear, clean, and no longer bleeding from what they did. And so the solstice energy transmutation for you is the Eight of Swords. The solstice is cutting cords to every limited belief, every what if, and every mental cage you've been locked yourself in. This card says the bars are open, the chains were never real, and you are no longer bound by guilt, shame, or pattern. Let the solstice be your release from mental imprisonment. The potential outcome up to the next month The Eight of Pentacles. You're rebuilding slowly, intentionally, and from a place of grounded self-worth. And whether this manifests as emotional peace, a new love on the horizon, or personal mastery, you're in the frequency of progress through devotion. No more waiting on them. Now it's about to craft a life that feels like a home. And so the bottom of the deck for you is reversed. 7 of Pentacles. You've waited long enough. Now it's time. Taurus, your solstice message. This was never about them choosing you. It was about you choosing not to wait for what would never match your depth. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are building something sacred. And from the pieces they left behind. If you resonated with this video, or if there's any comments you would like to leave, I would love to hear your feedback. Now on to